Good early to mid-afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So I want to share some some user-generated content here. This is from Sam, one of our OGs. OG of the OGs, oh yeah. So he's out on a chartered boat. Beautiful view. And then obviously with this monster. So that's some great pictures. And then we've got from a Mr. Sean Crothers. He's supposed to be the hunter, but he is the hunted, as you can see. Mr. Crothers needed his mid-afternoon nap, and the deer walked right up on his stand. I think this is priceless. Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Sam, for that user-generated content. If you guys want to send me any user-generated content, you can send it to me at strutrugali@gmail.com, or you can send it to my Twitter in the messages, and I respond in text message version. So if you want to talk to me, Twitter is the best way to get a hold of me. So what we're dealing with right now, we've done exactly what we did. XRP is exactly what we thought it was, and it's doing exactly what we thought. Came on earlier and said we could come down to that $1.10. Came down to the $1.10 perfectly. We talked about after it hit $1.10, can we come up and push $1.13 or $1.16? Because that's what would have to happen, and that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to test this range. And now, are we going to be able to break $1.16, or is it going to look like my little diagram here? And by the end of this, we're going to have our balls dangling down, at about $1.06. Because then we're going to be fully exposed, and this could be a big problem here. To all the members of Tom's Army, I want to thank you. We're at 165 members, and it's an honor. I really appreciate each and every one of you. There'll be exclusive content coming out within the next hour and a half. I like to do the exclusive content before the daily close. So if you're part of Tom's Army, you're always going to get an update before the daily close so that you can see what's going on and what to expect. You also get to become part of the most exclusive and elusive subscription-based service on YouTube. Oh, yes. And in the first month, you get the emoji of me being abducted by aliens in month 1. In month 2, you get Dusty's Outhouse Crypto News. In month 3, you get the flaming XRP emoji that looks like a meteor being shot down to Earth. And in month 6, next week, we will see the slew of people that are 6-month subscribers and be able to see that brand new badge. It is an XRP predictor badge, as I call it. So you get that, and you get the exclusive content every single day. So if you want to know what's going to happen before the close, be part of Tom's Army and get that exclusive content. So with XRP, let me delete some of this stuff that I've drawn in there just so that I can show you an up-to-the-minute, up-to-the-date interpretation of what I'm seeing. So right now, I don't see anything outside of what we've put out here that is happening. I really don't. So I told you, once we got back into this zone, we had to start trading like this until we could bust out one way or the other. And that's exactly what we're doing, guys. Fake out to the upside. Fake out right up. Fake out down. Back over. Are we going to come back up, or are we going to keep going choppy? Or is it now going to be more like this, and then we're going to come either up here, or are we going to come down here? Now, me personally, I like to break these down into the 1 minute when it gets into these kind of levels. Because right now, if we break under the 1 minute in the 200 day, it's over. And then you got to retrace until you catch again. And right now, if you can see the 200 day, and this is getting into a very dangerous spot for all of us. From 113 to 116 right now, we have not been able to get outside of this range. We've been trading in between here. The only thing we've done so far that was good was we came obviously back from the 110 direction, and we managed to work our way back up to $1.13. That's the only thing we've done today. We managed to save ourselves from there, but the volume? Yeah, I was going to ask you what volume. We haven't got any volume besides this one burst. And when I say burst, it was right here to push us up to here. Now we're looking for another equal burst to push us to the 116 level. If we don't get that, this simply rolls over on itself. And this is the most critical part of the pattern. We're now in this last 4-hour segment, and we're not where we want to be. This could very easily roll over like this, or it's building layers, and then when it gets here, it's just going to have no steam, and we're trading between here, and then eventually you fall between. That $1.10 was a huge hit. That's not the bottom by any means. But it is a spot where it could stop us and keep us from a free fall. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got to face the facts. There's no fucking volume. We have no volume. No volume. My ZIL yesterday got stopped out when I was sleeping at 10:09. It was over 11, so there was no way I was going to bed with it coming back down and having the chance. And then today when I woke up, it's at 10:39, so I bought it back. And right now, I'm barely up. I'm 3.5%, but I am highly considering taking after the in and out fees, taking the measly $40 or $50. Because if ZIL fails right here, there's no sense. If it doesn't break 10.749, and that's all I'm waiting for, that push back up. If it fails 10.755, and I see this, so if you're in ZIL, if I see this, and then it rides the bottom side, I'm out so fast. I'm out. Only because it's going to trade between 10.265 now and 10.755, and I'll just buy it back 10.2655 or cheaper. I would rather have an open mind here if it doesn't break out where I need it to. I didn't panic earlier when it kept coming up and down, up and down, up and down. What was the point? I bought it at 10.3. I'm not going to sell it at 10.58. 10.755 was the point where if it hits it and fails, I'm out. Because it's been some shrewd moves. And I'm basing it on the unpredictability of Bitcoin right now. Simple. So XLM, what do we need to happen? Make sure to hit that like button as well. The likes have been doing great. The more likes, the more people, the more people, the more viewers, the more viewers, the more potential Tom's Army, the more Tom's Army, the more content, period. So, as you can see, guys, again, we're trading between this very, very dangerous zone. I mean, 36.5, 35.1 is right. I don't know where the 35.1 line is. Somehow I deleted it. But we're trading between these zones. And again, these numbers, my support resistance are always dead on. And then there's another one at 30. Oh, there it is. 33.1. And now we're in a bad spot, though, again. Now XLM is trading between 35.1 and 36.5. What happens if we get rejected here? Or even worse, we can't even get back up here and we get rejected here and then we start coming down here. Then we're going to have to come down here, like I said the other day. And we might be trading to the 33.1 on XLM. I hate to break it to everybody, but XLM might be trading down in that 33.1 range. We've talked about it. And it looks a little more, there's a little more potential here today than there was yesterday of that 33.1. But I put it out there because it is a very, very big, distinct possibility we hit 33.1. DGB, and then I'll let you guys go. Formed a W reversal on the bottom. Is it for real? We don't know, but in the 15, 30, 45 hour, it looks pretty good to me. So, and look at what I called out yesterday. That was my breakdown yesterday. Where did I say it was going to go? That's spectacular. That was a spectacular call that will go unnoticed. It'll go unnoticed, but I call these all day, every day. It was a fantastic call. But I said once it gets repositioned that could be a phenomenal buying opportunity. This is winding up. And when you start seeing them winding up like this and they hold their support, I mean, if it holds this, look out. This would be propel us back into that zone. But I knew this was coming down to this zone. I could not have drawn that out any better. Let's see what the date was when I drew that. I mean, it's the 6th today. That was on the 4th when we were talking about that it was going to come back down to there. That's a phenomenal call. So I hope you guys are paying attention to what I do here, because I'm not trying to be condescending by saying I'm the best in the business, but the numbers speak for themselves. If you guys are like, well, why the hell should I join Tom's Army? Well, I'm going to show you why I should join Tom's Army. Besides the emojis and becoming part of the most exclusive subscription-based service on YouTube, you get all this exclusive content. You got exclusive. You know, so if you want extra content by the XRP Future Millionaire, and you want to see some stuff behind the scenes, if you want to hear more about my positions before the stuff is happening and when I'm actually getting in them, well, join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month and become a member with the other 165 members. We got to do what we got to do to grow this channel, and you guys have got to do your part. I'm doing my part every single day, and it's about time that you guys get on the same page. Show me that same gratitude by joining Tom's Army and putting me first, just like I put each and every one of you every single day, all day, every day for the last 9.5 months.